check on. This is what it looks like. Looks like a slightly crispy, sort of lava look. Anyways, this is the Rock B. Starts with 4 rock crew. We have a shield, we have 2 engines, 2 oxygen, level 2 oxygen, level 3 weapons, med bay, not a clone bay. Of course, all ABs come with a med bay, only C start with a clone bay. Piloting and sensors. Now we start with a heavy pierce. So it's a 10-second charge time, deals 2 damage for 2 power, and ignores a single level of shields. And we also have a firebomb. So every 15 seconds for 2 power, deals 30 damage and starts a fire. We have the starting augment, that is rock plating. We're just going to sell it for scrap. So the biggest problem this ship has is that there is a no door system. It's not that there's low-level doors, there's absolutely not even a door system on board. This means we can't upgrade doors, so boarders can move anywhere they want, fire spread very quickly, and we also don't have any doors on the exit to open and vent. Now, of course, rocks are immune to fire damage, but it does mean we have to actually put them into dealing with fires. Rocks are also incredibly slow. They are the slowest moving characters in the game, so when you get boarded by, say, Mantis, it's very difficult to get them into place to fight boarders, and it's very easy for them to die as you try to exit a room with them. Because, again, it's just, particularly if they're not right next to a door, they can... most notable, this is like a lot of times in boarding with oxygen, or even here in shields, is as they try to make their way across the room, they move slow enough that multiple enemies or Mantis can kill them before they even leave. So you have to keep a really close eye on their health at all times in dealing with boarders. Also, the weapon system is pretty terrible. Oh, the firebomb does give us crew killing options. Yay. We only have a single weapon to deal with enemies, which is pretty rough. So if this, we're totally going to be relying on this shot to hit instead of multiple projectiles. So we have pretty meh weapons. We do have 4 rock, which is a pretty decent amount of blue options. They're second only to NGs in regards to blue options, but that gets redundant after, rock number 1. So ideally in Sector 1, what we want is we want a weapon replacement, and our second shield. So once again, the data we carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next. But get to the exit before the pursuing Rebel fleet can catch up. Alright, let's power up our laser. We have more than enough power. Now technically we can use the firebomb to actually firebomb our boarders, and that'll do damage to them while it won't damage our crew. Though the explosion does, in fact, do damage to our crew. Well, there's a store right off the bat. How many jumps can I hit before the store? 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's try and hit 2, 3 jumps before the store. Should be able to get 4. A little low on my end. Alright, you arrive at a popular sector. One merchant seems to have mass broadcasting a request for a mercenary ship. Sure, we're not busy. We are reasonably equipped. A freighter carrying shipment of my goods is a week late. The fools flew through a pirate-filled sector in their haste, and I fear for the cargo safety. Not necessarily the safety of the crew, but just for the cargo. And it's always a shame for people who don't care about the safety of their own crew. I'm looking for a less incompetent captain to investigate. I am definitely a captain. Okay, so we got a quest marker here. Okay, fortunately that's not actual scrap. Not yet anyways. Alright, you're fighting an outpost. Well, we have a chance at double rewards, but that is a 3-power weapon system. Potentially gross. So if our shot lands, we should be okay. So this is a 2-power chain laser, and we have a 2-power heavy laser here. So we ignore their shield, do 2 damage to their weapon systems. This comes offline, and our shield bubble is more than enough to handle this heavy one. Ooh, and we got a breach. So that's going to really slow down repairs. Let's sort of suss out what the situation is next door. Now again, we don't have to hit shields. I want to reduce their mobility, because again, we really need all these shots to hit. With no pilot and engines already hit, their evasion is most likely 0. It's unlikely that they'll have level 2 piloting this early on. Easy fight. Ship breaks apart and you quickly salvage what you can. Chain ion. Okay, chain ion is a piece of garbage. One of the worst weapons in FTL, but we also got 18 scrap and we have that upcoming store to hopefully sell it, plus an additional 12 scrap. Nice. So yeah, let's look at this hunk of junk here. It takes 3 power and 14 seconds to charge, and the first charge is a single ion, and then it does 2 ion damage, 3, then 4. So obviously when it gets to 4, you know, it's a pretty amazing weapon. But, so at 3 power, compare it to a heavy ion. Heavy ion deals 2 ion damage every 10 seconds. So this gets better than a heavy ion in, let's see, 14 times 3, 42 seconds. Yeah. When it takes you 42 seconds to outpace a heavy ion, you're awful. Alright, and we have 30 scrap. Okay, let's go 1, 2. Get to that store. It's going to have an amazing weapon, and this run is going to be easy. I will fend for myself, attack, and escape. Now, you can bribe the rebels, and I don't know if it's guaranteed, because I always fend for myself here. But, like, if you bribe the rebels to release the civilians, and the civilians can pull their resources together and sort of pay you back for the loss, but we want the scrap for fighting the ship without spending our own. Alright, we got boarding, and we got a missile, so this is bad. So this is going to be a LATO 1-power missile, because they will only have a 3-powered weapon system in this sector. And we're also going to have to deal with boarders. Alright, so let's go mess him up. The reason this is bad is we're going to do 2 damage if our shot hits, and that'll take this offline, but not the missile. And now our shields are offline, but so is this. Shields don't matter as long as it's offline, because the missile ignores shields anyways. Okay, start a fire. I don't really need evasion right now, so we'll send the 2 rocks. Sarah Billy, thank you for the auto host. Let's see, they're offering me 3 fuel, 4 missiles, 9 scrap. Decent enough reward, but no thank you. So in accepting rewards, 3 missiles for, or 3 fuel, 4 missiles. You normally want like 5 or 6 of a consumable, unless you're really hurting for fuel or you're really hurting for missiles. We do get 17 scrap out of that. Normally, if you're looking for consumables or at an item versus actual scrap count, it's very unlikely that the scrap offer will, in fact, be higher. Oh, I totally mixed them up. Alright, we have 47 scrap. We have the chain ion to sell. Gonna totally hit this store. Probably not gonna make that quest. It's really far out of the way. Do you have a weapon? Ion and a heavy laser 1. That's interesting. Emergency respirator, fire suppression, and FTL jammer. Alright, so I get 40 scrap for this. I'm going to go ahead and sell that. I'm going to sell the chain ion. Have no plans on getting that online. Do we go heavy ion, heavy laser? That's 80 scrap and... It's kind of tempting, to be perfectly honest. I mean, the idea of getting our weapon systems sort of situated out right off the bat. How much is it for another power bar? Okay, so we could, if we sell the firebomb, let's go ahead and do that. I mean, I know I could get crew kills with the firebomb, but I'm alright with not getting crew kills with the firebomb. Okay, now that isn't technically a lot of synergy. The heavy ion or the ion blast is going to hit shields. It's going to set this up. This is ignoring shields. But now we have 3 projectiles. We have potential 4 damage. And we're still sitting on 24 scrap towards our 50 scrap for shields 2. So we're going to start building up towards that. Hey Brian, thank you for the host. How you doing? Alright, so the ship is hailed. We got an automated drone here. They have cloaking because they're jerks. I have an ion and a mini beam. Okay. I didn't time it well enough. Hey, Squire of the Dance, how's it going? Really? That dodge. So we found a chain ion, which we flipped to get a heavy laser and ion blast. Because everybody loves ion blast. Let's take away its evasion. Now let's take away its shields, and we get a win. How goes space? Pretty early in the run. 2 fuel, 1 drone, 13 scrap. Right now, just trying to get 50 scrap for that second shield. Where's my jumping point? Nothing. Come across an asteroid mining colony and message you immediately saying, "Greetings. Our supplies of mining explosives have run out ever since the rebel blockaded the system. Do you have any extra explosives?" Sure. Always willing to lend a friend 15 missiles when they need them. FTL jammer. Okay. So FTL jammer, not the best augment. What it does is it slows down the ability of enemy ships to jump away. Alright, so we got hacking and weapons to deal with here. Piloting. See if we can eye on the shield. We'll go ahead and fire this at their weapons. We got there, now we'll take down their evasion. Those 15 missiles are sounding nice now. And I don't need them personally. 16 scrap, 53. Let's go ahead and get that second shield bubble online. Now we just need power. Alright, let's go ahead and not take damage from this fight. That's my oxygen level at 68%, that's fine. Actually, we can be... Both my... I mean, everyone in my crew right now is 150 health. And we have a level 2 oxygen, so we can crank it up when we need to. Yeah, you're trying to charge? It's not gonna happen. Okay, 15 scrap. I believe my power bars are 20. Let's see. Intelligent life forms on a nearby planet. Well, let's go ahead and investigate. Try to communicate peacefully. Okay, we have a chance at a free NG here. Bringing creatures on board to sell can result in crew getting murdered. Of course we're peaceful. Try to communicate with every possible way, but they just stand there silently judging you with their large expressionist eyes. Oh, it's high school all over again. We'll nuke them from orbit. It's fine. A ship with conspicuous. Pirate markings is orbiting a nearby moon. We will attack them before they can attack, of course. Alright, we got a missile and a single shield. Let's go with the 3 weapons. Ooh, I don't like the mini beam. I remember My Little Ponies in high school. A little bit after my time. Alright, let's maybe get the dodge. Uh-huh. And the weapons, okay. No, that's a 2. Did I say that guy's placing sensors? I don't need that. Ooh, they have a fire on board. That is a terrible offer. 10 scrap. I have to shoot them in engines. I got an FTL jammer. They can't get away. Okay, 13 scrap. Clearly far superior to the 10 that they offered me. One second. Alright. Okay, we'll go ahead and heal up our crew. Guess I really can't complain so far about Sector 1. We're alive, we have a decent weapon system. Ideally, in the upcoming sector, what we're going to want is 1 engine, 1 power is sort of the minimum of what I want to get out of that sector with, which is a pretty easy to obtain. That's only like 35 scrap. Would like some crew as well. Speaking of crew, not going to board it looking for survivors. I will potentially lose some. We'll just get some debris, some lovely scrap there. It gets us another power bar. Alright, now everything is online. And we're good to go. Mantis controlled or uncharted nebula. Wow, we could just go red sectors all the way. That seems like a great idea. Okay, it doesn't look like any dirty tarps except, of course, for these jumps down here. Military vessel, we're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade. 2 missiles and 3 drones for reactor upgrade. Sure, I'm not using drones right now. Heavy price to pay for really 20 scrap reward, but it's really nice to be able to actually put missiles to use instead of, ending runs with 39 missiles. Detect and retrieve an escape pod floating nearby. You consider returning it into space when you learn it is Mantis, and return it to space we will go. Third time they try to get me to get some of my crew dead. I do not appreciate that, FTL. It's a safe event if you have a clone bay. Does not seem to want to engage your ship. You will engage it nonetheless. Okay, you're trying to run, and you are sending over an ion intruder. Okay, that's fine. Currently, it's fine. My evasion isn't a problem. They can't deal me damage. It's if it hits weapons or shields that we start having an issue. And I can't, stop it. I don't have doors. Can I get him out of the room in time? Oh, no, he stopped. Good. We're just going to beat him up. Let's hit the engine, or the piloting. Wow, that dodge. Okay, I don't want it to get away. Oh, that's so annoying. So, normally you can deal with the breach by opening all the doors and having level 2 oxygen. We have the level 2 oxygen, we just don't have the ability to actually open doors. Okay, go ahead and get our third engine online. And we're already hit our goals for the sector. Yay! So all I need is, I just want a fast-moving crew member to help deal with boarders, or just help with repairs, being able to just move around the ship at a decent rate. Fire suppression system is not working. Rock crew, go to work. Rock soldier tears through the airlock directly into the fire. You've never seen someone that large move that fast, except the last time there was such a fire. Contact the survivors. Long-range scanners and 20 scrap. I mean... okay. Right, so we're not going there. Let's check out this jump. If you see a shipless event with a sun, there's only one event for that. It's boarders, and you never get scrap from that event. So, best to avoid. Alright, we are in a little bit of danger because they do have a missile. And we're going to be boarded. Mantis. He's coming to the rescue. Get in there. Alright, there goes one level of my oxygen, but the weapon systems are down. We'll turn off evasion. so this is... If I was on sensors and I could see that they have probably only Mantis on their ships, then this is an event where they run away really fast. And, like, they almost jump instantaneously. And then you get a fight later on where they give you a free weapon if you win it. I'll just take this fight down now, though. Cool, 18 scrap, that's fine. Go back to engines, crank up the O2. Alright, so this ship actually can't hurt us as long as we have 2 shields. So what I want to do is see if we have the possibility of like a crew kill here. Probably not. What we need to do is essentially cause a breach in the O2. You know, as soon as one of our shots actually managed to hit. Okay. Sure, you just have ridiculous evasion. Really? No breaches? I think both of these weapons have a 30% chance of causing breach, 30% chance of causing fire. Either one of those would have been, like, fantastic. Doesn't seem like I get my wish. I will not accept a surrender. So that fire took way too long to get started. Like, they're not going to die from lack of oxygen. Particularly with 2 of them repairing. Yeah. Oh well, it was worth a shot. 13 scrap. More fights. Sure, let's go ahead, aid that civilian ship. Alright, we got a Mantis, and we got an NG. And we have this annoying bomb, but we should be fine this fight. Alright, let's hit them in the weapons one time. That should pull the NG to do the repairs over there. And now we're going to do a heavy pierce into their oxygen system. Like, no. No, bad game. Alright, and that's going to pull the Mantis to do the repairs on the O2. And that's who we want doing the repairs, because Mantis are terrible at repairs. And so this is how a way you could actually switch job assignments in the ship. Unfortunately, I don't think he's slow enough. Plus, we're just dealing an obscene amount of damage all the time. Oh, ion bombing the weapons. Okay. Oh, and it's level 2 oxygen. Oh, well. We're just gonna have to kill him normal then. Alright, 17 scrap, contact the civilian ship. 7 scrap and a stun bomb. Well, if that doesn't seal the deal on this run, I simply don't know what does. Alright, 17 seconds for a 1 ion damage, but it stuns enemies for 15 seconds. Actually, it doesn't. I shouldn't say stuns enemies. It stuns anybody in the room for 15 seconds. Store, don't mind if I do. I have the FTL charger, I have a stun bomb to sell. Do you have an amazing weapon for me? Anti-bio beam. That seems really cute. I really don't have any drone stuff. Well, I could sell the heavy pierce and we could get cloaking. That seems really greedy, particularly since we're going to start seeing 2 shielded ships. Second chain ion, still garbage. No. I mean, we go bio beam, we eventually have to transfer it off anyways. I will get a fuel. Feels bad turning down hacking. So the reason I'm not buying hacking right now is, aside from the 1 drone part, because eventually we will get more drone parts, is I actually will need a weapon soon. This is kind of a mess weapon-wise on how much damage we can deal, particularly against 2 shielded ships. Okay, you're in the sun. That's not 3 jumps. So I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That gets taken over. Alright, heavy laser and a mini beam, 2 shields, we're fine. Still want to hit them in the weapons in case the fire from this solar flare deals damage to my shields and leaves me exposed. So I like, as I often say, particularly when at these events, as long as we have shields up, we only get 2 fires at most. Alright, we got 1. If your shields are down, you can get as many as 5. Wow, did I totally misjudge that? Because it looks like I misjudged that jump. And I actually have another one. Could have gotten another one. 1, 2... I put 3 over here. Alright, 1 of the repairs. That's unfortunate. Missed out on scrap. 5 fires is a lot of fires. Okay, so we can actually hit the distress then before we hit the exit. Cool. Of course, we'll lead you to your destination. Yeah, we're only in Sector 2. Two fuel for 3 drone parts. That's tempting. I can't... We're going like red sectors the entire way though, so I might not see too many stores. Pirate controlled or Mantis homeworlds. I want pirates. I'm still looking for another crew member. Now we're going to see 2 shielded ships. There's a store, there's a store. There's my quest. Alright, I have 146 scrap. Let's go to this store. Hole laser 3. Fire beam. Wow, they really want me to kill crew. I'm a pretty big fan of the Hole Laser 3. 3 power, 3 projectiles. Oh yeah, I did say Hole Laser 3. That would probably be like a really ridiculous weapon. hull laser too with 3 shots. Okay, want that. Want the fuel. What is the next? Alright, let's go ahead and just sell the heavy Pierce now then. Goodbye. Hello. Sure, here we go. Ion Blast Heavy 1 and Hull Laser 2. Alright, that seems like a good enough weapon system. Of course I will attack the ship. Go, you got a burst too. That's a solid weapon. No, I missed. Oh, I should have hit this weapon. I thought I was cute. No! Okay, now we're in trouble. And that's how you get in trouble in FTL. You miss a shot. Shoot. Maybe. I just need both my weapons to hit now. Okay, just take the shield. Nope. Too late. I do hear a fire. Okay, just don't hit me in the weapons. You don't want to be that guy. Wow, the dodges on this ship have been amazing. Okay, I think there's a fire down this way. Could you not have 50% evasion? Thank you. Okay, so there's our fire part 1. That's the second free chain ion and the third one I've seen this run. Okay. So we're going to be stomping up and down for a little bit here. It's going to take a damage. Do I have fire down here now? Is it up here? This is why I needed like crew so I can move around my ship. So slow. Is that all of it? And 5 projectiles isn't good enough for level 2 shields. You can heal up too. Alright. 7 fuel for a single drone. Sure. Okay, you're in a sun. That's fine. Hopefully. Hopefully it's fine. We'll see if I've proven wrong. Alright, they got a missile, they got an ion, and a basic laser. In the weapons. Okay, get that back online. Okay, I want to take the shields down, actually. Except they have 50% evasion, of course. That's rough. Alright, so we got 2 fires on board. Alright, so they have no weapons. And start putting fires out. I do not accept that surrender. $23 scrap. Okay, let's go to the quest that doesn't. Don't want this jump. Yeah, it's a free jump. Or it won't involve much sector movement. From the enemies, let's pump extra power into sensors, try and track them. Cool. 25 scrap. Those people are actually all healed. So if there's no ship present at that quest marker, then it's not a trap and we'll just get a straight reward. If it was hull repair, I'd actually be okay with it. Don't even know if it's actually possible from that event. Let's go ahead and get level 4 engines. Let's just get out of nasty events. Maybe dodge more missiles. Missiles are pretty much the only thing I really fear. Nice, 27 scrap. Okay. Hey, the civilian ship. Speaking of missiles. Okay, as long as it doesn't hit us in the weapons. Just don't hit me in the weapons, please. It's like it's impossible to not get hit in the weapons. It's just not possible. I need that online to even penetrate their shields. Oh, 6 damage, that's rough. Contact civilian ship. Okay, scrap. Scrap's not a problem. It's just eating missiles. So I guess that's the real reason why you can't take a bunch of red sectors, is you just get missiled to death. Unless you have, like, a cloaking or defense drone. Single life form. Don't be crazy, don't be crazy. Nice. Explore devastation, find a lone survivor, join our crew, don't be a rock. Charlie. Okay, Charlie. I'll just put Charlie in shields right now. We can sneak him over into sensors to use that. I don't mind the power. I already saw the 2 stores for this sector. Okay, bomb, heavy laser, and beam. Beam 2 drone. Oh, I shuffled my weapons and I didn't realize it. Okay, so ion bomb. Ion bomb, as long as it doesn't hit me in the shields, we're okay. Alright, now you have no evasion. Neither do I. Alright, caused a breach, so that means that weapon system doesn't come back online for the rest of the fight. Because AI systems can't fix breaches, and if you can't fix breaches, you can't do repairs. So you have about 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 jumps left in this sector. Like I said, I already saw the 2 stores early on, so I won't be seeing any more of those. It's incredibly unlikely I'll see any more of those. So, do I get more engines or more shields now? Alright, we'll just get one more engine. Again, just trying to survive the missile onslaught here. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everything starts by going here first. Let's hail them. 3 missiles for 3 drone parts. Absolutely. Hey, can't help but notice you have missiles and you hacked all my engines. That's fair. Oh, so my invasion's is what, 5% now? Fantastic. Hey, Dolphin Chemist, how's it going? Thank you for the host. What have you been up to? I assume Darkest Dungeon? Or back to FTL? We're in Sector 3 with the good old Rock Bee. And I'm eating missiles. It's the best. And I keep getting hit in the weapons. Also the best. DD until my brain bleeds. Chat was Jones's for FTL tonight, so I'm here. Well, I do appreciate it. Welcome, Dolphin followers. Why did it have to be 2 damage? Why? Rock B for Rock Best? Is Rock B the best rock ship? It's definitely better than the A. Is it better than the C? Oh, double NGs, all the repairs. 3 fuel and 11 scrap. Oh, we're bleeding here. Okay, so, I mean, we're okay with everything except for the eating of the missiles. We got the crew, we have more than enough engines. We can find a store and get some repairs. That would be really nice. I don't even want to take fights anymore. I don't know if there's a green sector actually coming up. I just pathed all the way through red. Sensors picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system, no doubt. Fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. It's just trying to evade notice. I mean, 4 fuel for 3 missiles? Sure. Okay, so going red all the way. That dream is gonna be dead. Oh, wait, no, I don't even get there. First, I have to go to rebel controlled. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. There's a store in rebel control sectors. We have long-range scanners. See, it's right there. I wasn't worried. Why would I be worried? I really hope there's a chain ion in the store. Heavy laser to heavy ion. That's close. Lifeform scanner, stealth weapons, reverse ion field, don't want. All the slow weapons. Well, we turned out that actually is the 3rd chain ion I've seen. 2 for free, 1 in a store. I mean, it's trying. Oh, you're nervous about some competition you entered? Ooh. More details, please. Lifeform stealth. No, no, no. Say no to all the weapons. Well, just those weapons. Alright, so we're in Sector 4. Nothing like eating several missiles to feel like you're far behind. I would like to be able to have something that deals with missiles. A little bit too early to worry about Shields 3, and again, that actually isn't going to help me with the missile situation here. Sort of going to hold out for cloaking, I suppose. That would be ideal. Custom Dance Dance Revolution Charting Tournament. Grand Finals against all the... Wow, congratulations on making it to the finals. The Grand Finals, no less. Intruders on board. Okay, you got a flak. Flak is reasonable. Flak and a basic laser. That's not going to be a problem. Currently, no. I think that they only advertise on Facebook, which I don't use anymore, so I missed the deadline. Oops. Hey, Spooty, how's it going? Let's see. I finished my first playthrough of Pyre, and then I go on vacation in 2 days. Then I don't know exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, I got 2 humans boarding. And sent him to help out. Not my sensors. This fight is almost reasonable. Probably had to send up shield person to help as well. We're just going to shoot them in the weapons a lot. It's a secret plan. No, actually, I need you to stay there. Okay, so they apparently dodged a lot of my shots there. It's fine. There goes my evasion. Okay, why don't you help out in weapons to try and get those repairs. Hopefully I don't miss this time. Okay, that was a breach. Alright, weapon system's down. Always in the weapons. Oh, I love it when the events board and they have a clone bay, so they actually get to spawn on the enemy ship. That's always fun. Let's see, what else have I been doing? Oh, well, I've been watching Condor, though. For those not familiar, Crypt of the Necrodancer Online Racing League. If you want to see people who are absolutely insanely amazing at Crypt of the Necrodancer, I highly recommend it. They're currently doing Season 6. Okay, they have a fire. Alright, they just shut up all my beautiful hull repairs. 31 scrap, though. System bustling, full of nothing. Amazing. What are you? Asteroid field. Sure. I mean, I've given up on the score run kick. I tried really hard to get the 8K FTL score there and just kind of missed out. I really don't want to eat a missile. Alright, at least we took the missile down. Want to drop its evasion. Alright. Okay, 3 fuel, 1 missile, 27 scrap. And there's a fire. I should probably put out the fire. More fire. It's the new coal drive in FTL. So I want them in engines. The reason I should have put them in actually engines to start with. Again, I'm just using them for the power bar. I was thinking I want them to peek over in sensors, but this way I don't accidentally depower my shields. Depowering my engines by 1 is fine. Losing a shield bubble is not. Let's check out the distress. I will offer assistance. Sure, why not? 4 damage for 17 scrap. Okay, before we go to the asteroid field, let's go ahead and get our shield 3. Okay, you have hacking, 3 shields, 4 projectiles. What are you hacking? Piloting. It's a little bit gross. Okay. Every one of those hit. Why? Alright, let's see if I can sneak in at least 1 hit in their weapons and be relatively safe. Nope. Well, I still have... They're going to slightly start desyncing because this fires every... basically just fire every 10 seconds. These fire every 11. So that's going to help. But I actually don't think they've missed a single shot so far. That's kind of not good. Thanks for the follow, Fruity Knee. That's a fire. That's a proper fire. Hey Masala, how are you? Thank you! Alright, so it only took 3 volleys, but we actually dealt damage to them. And we're like now predominantly safe. So I was kind of opting not to like take out piloting or shields because I really just needed a single shot to hit to be like okay. Or not. I totally understand taking damage there. I actually don't have any piloting right now. It's cool, it doesn't have any weapons. Really glad I actually got that third shield, because this fight would have been gross without it. $33 scrap. This is why in Advanced Edition it's so important to have some way of reducing enemy evasion, just so your shots hit. So gross. Cryptid signals being broadcast from a nearby planet. I will send it away, party. Quest marker added to map. That's completely in a different direction from where I was going. Advanced Rebel automated ship remains stationed near a small Rebel space station. It has a missile. It has double ion weapons. But it only has 2 shields. I mean, I have 34% evasion, right? I just need one time. No super greedy. Okay, well, now it doesn't have evasion, so I just eat one more missile. Why did I pull my engines guy? Wow, that dodge I get. Okay, I'm not complaining. I think I'm dead here. Alright. Yeah. I've just been eating missiles every single fight. I mean, that was bad on me. I mean, I totally pulled my engines guy, so I don't mind that one missile hitting. But then, of course, I let all the ions hit as well. Attack the Slaver Scum. Yeah, you notice how there's a missile here behind the Zoltan shield? That's going to hit me. That's just going to hit me. There's no evidence that they will fire that missile. Pretty good evidence there. When you have a ship like this, this is not bad. In Sector 4, and you have this much hull because you're just getting annihilated. Like, they're not trained because I'm eating so many missiles. No. Alright, we're gonna go to civilian sector here. It's gonna be fine. Every single sector you just always end up with, you know, 5 hull remaining. And it's okay. See, we'll get some repairs. Another whole laser. Small bomb. Uh-huh. Then we're going to fight this ship and go back for repairs, because that's how this works. And it's not going to have a missile system. And it's totally not going to have a missile system. Uh-huh. Not you. This is the real problem with having not having doors, is in Advanced Edition they target your rooms, system rooms, more severely. So that's one less room for them to target, and it's hitting me in all the really important rooms. Though I actually think I've only been hitting sensors once. Oh yeah, no, this is totally fine. Remember, this is the fight just to get more scrap so we can go back to the store fight. This is okay. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Squire. Hull slows your ship down. That missile's gonna get repaired and it's gonna kill me, and I'm just going to be super sad. I'm going to be the saddest thing I've ever been in my entire FTL career. I can't hit it. The ion hits every single time. I just can't get anything else to hit it. I'm so concerned that if I do like damage, it takes off one of these weapons and brings the missile online. All right, there, fire. Haha. What do you think?